This is Beach Talk Radio.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all ships at sea. This is your captain speaking, Mean Gene. Mean Gene. The following will be a test of the ship's whistle, the sonar alarm, the cable alarm, and the atomic attack alarm.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Beach Talk Radio, episode number 166. We're broadcasting live from Shuckers for their 1,000th anniversary.
1,000th, yeah. We're pretty old now, without a doubt. 100-year birthday today. First day of business, May 8th, 1921, as the Crescent Beach Casino. And in honor of that fact, we've kind of transformed ourselves here into the casino again, and are hosting a casino night fundraiser for Fort Myers Beach Elementary.
First of all, everybody, this is Brian Nagel from Shuckers. He jumped right in there. He's an expert at this, but is it the general manager? General manager of Shuckers, and you've got quite a setup going on here already, Brian. You got a band over on this side of the place, and you got music going downstairs. Yes. And so kind of give us the lay of the land here.
The way that our restaurant is set up, it really is super unique. It's given us the opportunity to really be successful even during COVID. We have 3 separate revenue centers here, almost like three separate restaurants. So a lot of outdoor, open air space. Downstairs, we have the beach bar, coolest beach party in all of Fort Myers. We have Shuckers, which is a great world-class dining upstairs. And then we have the Cottage, which is live music 7 nights a week and supporting our gig workers all weekend long. We've been doing at least 2 bands a day at the Cottage, a band every day downstairs, and supporting our gig workers and just doing what we can, doing our part.
And so tonight, what do people do if they want to come on down? They can. Oh,
yeah. So come on down. We do a $5 suggested donation at the door. $5 to get in. That's it. Just a little bit to get people started, helping the school. That all goes to the school. You come down. You buy your funny money, $50, $100, whatever you want to spend. By the end of the night, you cash in whatever your winnings are. You get raffle tickets. You take the raffle tickets. You can put it in the box for whatever your prizes that you want. We got some really awesome prizes like shark fishing trips. Get pampered for an entire weekend where you go a package that's go out to dinner, a floral arrangement, an Audi rental for 5 days.
Wow.
There's these whole real big packages that have all been donated, local businesses. It's really a cool thing the way the community came together.
And you've got, what games are they going to be able to play tonight? You've got craps,
blackjack, Texas Hold'em, roulette. We got some slot machines. Yeah, they're really cool here. There's 10-foot craps. The double roulette. We got a spin the wheel where we're doing restaurant gift cards, all the other local restaurants. We had a lot of table sponsors set up. Thank you so much to all our sponsors. And yeah, really great event.
When we were driving over, Kim asked me if you had spin the bottle.
I did not.
You did?
That's later on. That's later on, once the kids go home.
Okay, gotcha.
And so what time is everything getting kicked off tonight?
So 7 o'clock, we open the doors really for the event. But, I mean, we've been open all day. You know, you can come in, you can have a cocktail now. Gaming itself, though, starts at 7:30. That'll run until 10:30. We'll do raffles throughout. We got a whole bunch of little gift baskets, different size prizes. And then at the end of the night, we will do a 50-50 raffle, which that's the only one you have to be here for, too. So if you win one, or that's the only one you don't have to be here for. The other ones you do have to be here for the baskets and stuff. But the 50-50 raffle, we can call you.
Patsy has a question from our audience. And we were driving over and we saw that the Mermaid parking lot was blocked off and it said no parking there. So if you're coming down, you have to find a different place to park. So I would suggest finding a spot under the bridge or maybe the free lot or something. It looked like your lot was full, but people are coming in and out all the time.
Or you can always check our lot first. I would suggest if we have the room, we do have our valets up there to really help control the flow. We have 2 of our valets out there tonight. If not, then just down the street, there's a couple lots before us, after us, or free parking on the opposite side of the bridge and walk over.
It would be nice if there was an app for that.
I think
on the beach parking.
Well, there is an app, but it's only when you find the spot, then you pay for it that way.
Which is really pretty cool the way you can do that with your phone.
So, Brian, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, the school has actually been doing this. This is something that they normally do. They do the casino night fundraiser, but they do it in a field with a big tent usually. They had to cancel it when they usually did it with COVID this year. And I was just doing some menu research over last summer and realized that, hey, May 8th, 1921, that was our first day of business. We're about to have our 100-year birthday here. That needs to be acknowledged. That needs to be celebrated. And at the same time, we have some employees here whose family members are members of the school PTO and just talking. It's like, you know what a great way that we could give back to the community. The way that the timing of it's kind of like an end of season party for all of our locals, all our regulars, and it was just a great way to partner up, and it just kind of came like that, pretty naturally.
Now, I was reading off some of the drink specials when we did our little Facebook Live, but can you remind people of what they're gonna, what they can get?
Grasshopper, one of the best that I really like. I'm a whiskey drinker, but a Templeton Rye whiskey, which was Al Capone's favorite whiskey. So a Templeton Rye Manhattan, just part of that whole Roaring 20s theme.
I saw a gin fizz.
Gin fizz, yep, gin fizz, and I think that was the 3 drinks right there.
No, there's something 75.
Oh yeah, the 75. Lemon, kind of like a lemon drop almost in a martini glass.
Well, who's the general manager here? You or?
I'm just.
I don't even know the recipe off the top of my head. So my bar manager put together just the other day.
Every time we come over, you're so crazy busy, which is great for you. So business has been good.
Business has been outstanding. It really has. It's the past couple months. It's been difficult to be really proactive. You're just kind of reactive, white knuckling it, just trying to keep up. You know, the staffing concerns that have affected the entire industry have been difficult to deal with, but at the same time, we got an awesome team. You know, a lot of restaurants are having to close early or close a certain day of the week. I'm trying to stay open later, and so we just have an excellent team. It's a pretty special place.
I will say there was a woman over here that we were talking to, and she and her friend have been here every night for dinner.
Yeah,
every night.
That's exactly what we want to hear.
Yep. She said once you find a good spot, you stick with it.
Yeah, this is the place you could spend all day at the beach, have a great lunch, go back to your room, shower, come back, have a great dinner inside Shuckers, go finish off the night with some after dinner drinks, listen to some of the best live local music.
Now
you can't beat this view.
Oh yeah,
absolutely not. We're
gonna switch the camera.
This is my office.
We're gonna switch the camera around a little bit so people can see the beach. But it looks like you have like it's like a 4 or 5 piece band over in the bar over there in the cottage.
We do have the sound machine is playing right now, Michael Brophy and the sound machine, and then after that tonight is Smack Daddy, which again that's a 4-piece band, and they rock every time. They rock the house, and they play with us only once a month. I wish I could get them every week, but they are phenomenal.
Nice.
Excellent bands.
People are out there dancing on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Do you have other events coming up, Brian, that you can tell
Mother's
us
Day
about?
tomorrow. We are doing half off for moms, and each mom gets a carnation too. Just a little thank you from us. And July 4th is going to be a big one for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, if you come down here, you'll notice there's a red carpet out front. It's not just come through the front door as usual. They were setting up false walls and all that.
Yeah, false wall. That's our speakeasy entrance, just to kind of add to the theme, add to the fun. You know, everybody dressing up, all the employees. So many of our customers are all dressed up, and it's just that whole speakeasy entrance, the whole 1920s theme.
Very cool. So it starts at 7:30.
Yep.
And
the gaming starts at 7:30, but you can come on down now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have some complimentary hors d'oeuvres, thanks to U.S. Foods, gave us a great donation. And we'll also have some complimentary cocktails, too. Some of our liquor companies, J.J. Taylor, Southern Republic, they're going to come down, do some spends for us, and hand out some cocktails. So, just all of our vendors, everybody really came together to support the community, which I think is a great thing. This year, especially, all the polarization that's gone on, and it's just a great way to get everybody to come together.
And again, it's going to the Fort Myers Beach Elementary.
Fort Myers Beach Elementary. Yep. Fort Myers Beach Elementary.
Now, you also, for folks that don't know, they have a new cabana downstairs.
Yep. We have our beach cabana. We're actually going to put another one in this summer. So you'd actually be able to fit 50 people inside there, so with shade, with fans, TVs, and be able to step out about 6 feet out until you get out onto the beach. We could set up a whole private little oasis area there for you with chase lounges, your own cornhole, and just the most comfortable way to enjoy the beach.
Yeah, we've been down there before for celebrations.
Awesome
very nice
party.
down there. So, all right, Brian. Well, we know you got stuff to do. We hope you can mosey back and forth or send people over for us to chat with.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
that'd be
check
great.
with some of the PTO girls, and they can, get the whole word out.
All right, Brian Nagel, everybody from Shuckers. We are down at Shuckers until until who knows when. It's I don't know.
I'm so glad you dressed up.
Yeah. So your mom was watching, and she said, "Move into the camera there." She said, "Oh, look at you, Kim." So let's hear about the. This is outfit number 2.
This is outfit number 2. I had a misfire with outfit number 1, but thanks to our good friend Marie, she brought me an actual flapper dress, but it didn't fit me like it fits her, so I had to bail at the last minute. Put this beautiful little black dress on that you got me. It's not quite the flapper thing, but I did score the headband, and so I'm going with that. You were supposed to dress up like Al Capone with like the suit and the gun and the whole 9, and you did 0.
Guys, have you ever been around your wife when it's the last minute and all of a sudden the outfit that they've been working on,
yeah, it was rough,
and agreed looked fine for the previous 2 weeks, the last 30 seconds doesn't work? That's a bit of a panic situation. And all you can do is just stand there and say,
"You look great,
you look
dear."
fine in either one, dear. Anyone will do. Just yes, that looks. Oh yes, that one looks good too. That one looks even better.
For the
we
folks,
must go.
The folks that know me, the dressing up thing is not a comfortable, thing for me. I'm not so good at it. I'm not so good at the glam stuff. So I had to pull in some help.
And the picking up like this and the picking up like that.
I know,
and
there's
the
a
picking
lot
up
of
like this
adjusting
and
going
this
on
and that
here.
and all that kind of thing. So, but here we are, and you look fabulous as always, whether you're wearing a black dress or a flipper dress or
it's a flapper dress.
Or your flapper dress. Hey. So we are broadcasting live from Shuckers, and that's just a stone's throw from not only Pete's Time Out, our Saturday morning spot, but also from the fishingest bridge in all of Florida. Actually, it's not that close. How far is the fishingest bridge? That's about 5.5 miles from here, no?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say it's a little bit down.
And
there's lots of people out in the water. Now, the boats have thinned out. When we got here, there was a ton of boats.
Oh, yeah.
One that had Trump sign right across the side of it. Did you see that?
I did not see that. I can't.
I guess once you put that on your boat, what do you do?
Right. You need a new paint job. Well, I guess perhaps for the next 3 years it might be worth something, but who knows? So, but we've been out and about a lot lately. It's like a radio road show for us. What do you make of all this?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, they have a nice crowd going tonight. They have the 2 bands going.
No, I don't mean the crowd. I mean us. We're talking about us now. Let's talk about us.
What do you want to talk about us
last
for?
week we were, at the Taste of the Beach, doing some schmoozing and having people on, and now we're at
I know,
Shuckers.
I felt really bad. We didn't get to do much tasting while we were at the beach.
I agree with that. We went to the Taste of the Beach, but we didn't have any food.
I know.
We had zero food.
Weird.
You would think that they would come over with the food and want us to taste it while we were. She needs to get her. You need to get her.
Great outfit on.
Yeah.
I know.
And get her. But the other thing, I didn't lose track. I'll get back to the Taste of the Beach. We have people that are visiting from Massachusetts, and I'm going to explain that while you go grab her. So we were at Pete's Time Out this morning doing episode number 165, and these folks walked in and saw the show. Now, they're from Massachusetts. I mean, who else? Everybody's from Massachusetts if they're not from around here. And they heard the show this morning, and now here they are at Shuckers. Say hello to everybody in America.
Hi, everyone.
Introduce yourself. I'm sorry.
My name's Gail.
Gail, and you're
from Massachusetts.
Right.
We couldn't have guessed that, right? After we talked to you for a couple of seconds, the accent came out rolling.
Now, Gail, how often do you come down here to Southwest Florida?
Well, I try to come down about every 6 months to visit my dad. He lives in Port Charlotte. And I always try to get down to Fort Myers Beach because...
Why not?
The action's awesome. The food's great. The people are awesome.
And we met you this morning. You were at our regular place at Pete's Time Out, right?
So every morning at 7:30, I show up at Pete's. With my cousin Kelly, we've been there 5 days in a row. We bring our scratch tickets and we entertain the whole place.
You bring your scratch tickets. What is that? Like the lottery?
10, yeah. And we tell everybody if we win, well,
drinks are on you, right?
Yeah.
Have you won?
Right. Not yet.
No, all right.
Not anything. Not even a $5
Oh
win.
no, we win like $20 every day.
Oh,
But we
That's not bad.
entertained them so much one day that a gentleman bought our breakfast.
really? Who was it?
Yeah,
Very
we
nice.
don't know.
Just bought your breakfast. Very
Randomly
nice.
bought our breakfast.
And then you said every night you've been here.
Every night we've had dinner here because the first night we came, we had the shrimp sampler, the grouper, and the prime rib, or not prime rib, filet mignon. It was so fabulous that every night we have a different meal, and the service is just phenomenal.
Yeah, great people here.
Right.
But the view is so crappy. I mean, how do you put up with this crap? How do you put up with this view?
Well, I don't know. We had the big giant Trump boat out here earlier today, and I thought, could you just move that thing out of the way?
Ah, not a
Well,
Trump
you're
fan,
in,
huh?
you know.
Well, it was empty. It wasn't like there was a party going on. And
Was it sinking?
It was just an advertisement, so I was kind of disappointed.
I
They
see.
had people jumping off, and it was
like a
something
party.
going on. Right.
It was
but
like a
there's no
party.
There's
You
no
know.
party.
So you're going back to Port Charlotte tomorrow,
Charlotte.
and then back to Massachusetts on Tuesday. What's it
Yes.
like? What's it like living in a prison state? Like, are you allowed to take your mask off? Are you allowed to, what is it like?
Well, first of all, it's freezing cold there
Still?
right now. It's only 50.
Holy
my
moly!
goodness.
Forget that.
Horrible.
way.
That's why
Right.
everybody's moving to Florida.
And so, I hate to say it, but COVID loves that stuff. They love that. It loves that cold. So it wants to linger up there.
Yeah,
And so we're just being cautious. What are you going to do? But
yeah.
I've been fully vaccinated, and so is my whole party. And
Nice. Now,
the
how
only
many?
way I could come see my dad is that way. So
How's your
hopefully
dad?
everything's going to open up very soon.
How's
We're
your
gonna get
dad
back to
doing? I've been a
normal.
little worried about your dad. How's he doing?
My dad's a veteran, and so
Ah.
the VA called him on the phone and said, "Jim, come right down, get your vaccine." They took great care of him,
His
so
toes,
he's
his,
all vaccinated.
his toes didn't fall off, or his ears fall off, or his
He
nose.
didn't feel a thing.
Nice, very nice,
Loved-
good.
Totally happy.
But now
Had
a
the
veteran,
thoughts.
veteran of what war?
My father wasn't actually in a war, but he served in the Army in Alaska.
So it's because of your dad that we still have Alaska as part of the 50 states, right? Is that what you're saying? Thank God for your
Absolutely.
dad, because otherwise, I mean, if we didn't have Alaska, where would you go for the cold? You go to
Well,
Boston,
I mean, come on, we have to have cruises to Alaska so we can actually see
right? You got to see all those
see the glacier.
the glaciers,
Now
yeah.
she was saying that she works in a ski resort.
Whoa,
up
I
north.
do.
in Alaska?
No, in
no,
Massachusetts.
no, actually, New Hampshire. I work at Wildcat Mountain. I'm a ski instructor at Wildcat Mountain.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, we have to get
Wow,
up there.
yeah. Can you get us some
We have a little bit
passes?
of a bet because I skied.
We don't. We have a bet.
Yes. Well,
Scratch off
I
bet.
skied. He says he used to ski, but it's after
Look,
25,
here.
26 years of marriage,
I'm
I've
not
never
sure.
seen it.
Have you not believe him? All right, you guys come to Wildcat and
Here,
ask for Gail.
I'm a natural
and I
athlete.
swear, I'll tour you the whole mountain. We'll have a
Yeah,
great
I'm a natural
time.
athlete.
Listen,
I can
keep him
convert
on the
my
bunny
skills
slope.
to any kind of
No.
sport. It's
You know what?
skiing.
He's going to be snow plowing
I-
the whole way down.
I could go from skiing to bocce to basketball to football. I mean, you're just and then tennis, and
I
then
don't
I'm on the
think so.
tennis court
We're
playing
going to get
tennis.
on a double black diamond and
Oh,
see who
yeah.
makes it to the bottom.
And I'll be
first.
carrying buckets of
But
buckets
you
of.
did explain to him that when you ski in New England, you have to ice skate down the mountain.
Yes, you have to really use your
You have to,
edges.
you have to ice
Oh.
skate down.
She's never been on a set of skis in her life.
I have
She's
to.
just.
I went
never-
to Killington many
Oh.
times.
Oh, I take
I
it back.
skied
I take it back.
This year
I
I
take it back.
skied Killington, Sunday River, Sugar Bush,
Oh, Sugar Bush.
Wildcat,
Sugar Bush is
Aditash.
awful.
Sugar Bush is awful.
That is the craziest
Oh,
mountain I've ever
gosh.
been on. Where's
You've
Sugar Bush?
never been to Vermont.
Oh, Vermont. I love Vermont. Have we ever been to Vermont?
You've never been to Vermont.
Oh,
Well, anytime you guys want
Yes.
to come up,
Well,
look
thank
me
you.
up.
well, thank you so much for
Well,
coming on.
thanks so much
And thank
for
you for
asking
coming
me all
down
these-
here and for
Thank you
putting up
for
with
putting up with
for
him.
putting
and
up with
coming on.
Kim's garbage,
All right, well,
and
I
we'll
was-
see you sometime in Massachusetts.
Yep.
Thank
and,
you.
How
How about a
loving Fort
big
Myers. Thanks a lot.
big hand for Gail, everybody, from our
Yay!
audience.
From Massachusetts.
How dare you tell people I don't know how to ski? I am an expert skier.
I don't believe that you do. I do not believe that you do.
It's been a while. It's probably been 30 years since I skied. I mean, how hard can it be? It's like getting back on a bicycle.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that.
Right, because your bicycle skills are 0.
Have you ever water skied?
I have never water skied.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm not a big fan of the water.
I think we should go out there and water ski it up.
I like looking at the water, not so much about being in the water.
No, not so much about being.
But there's lovely water out here, folks. The evening tonight with the breeze is beautiful. I mean, I don't really use that word a lot, but it really is a nice. What are you doing? It really is a nice night.
Your
mom's watching. Your mom's watching from Utah. She wants to take a picture.
I'm trying to see what Jim Hockett said.
Oh, for the record, I was there, and Trump boat was packed with people. He's always got to defend the Trumpster. So we're at Shuckers, everybody. In case you didn't notice what's going on behind us, it's casino night at the Shuckers.
They are rocking it out over there at the cottage.
Let's see if we can turn that camera. I'm going to see if I can turn this camera around. Actually, I'm going to ask you to hold the camera because that would be cool. You take this, and we're going to show everybody what's going on. I got to unwind all this stuff here. We are going to be here for a little bit because it's a fundraiser. Hold on. It's a fundraiser for the beach school. Hey, wait a second. Before we do that, wait. Is this the fundraiser that they usually have at the women's club that we went to? Did we go to this at the women's club a couple of years ago in the big tent? Remember when they had the casino night in the big tent?
It might have been for that. Yeah.
I mean, all the same folks are there, right? Okay, so we're going to turn this camera around now so you can see what's going on over. Is it the beach bar over there? There you go. Look at you, camera lady. Yeah, there you go. Well, you can't really see it too well, but there's a band in there, and there's some people dancing. It's like a 4-piece band. Oh dear, don't put the camera on these people. They're gonna eat now.
And you can see inside.
Oh yeah, there you go. Very nice, very nice. Good. You don't need to look at it. I'm watching. You got it.
There are the tables.
Very good.
There's the craps table.
Look at us with our new cameras.
You've got a roulette table around to the right. The bar is
look
fully
at Kathy
stocked.
says you look especially awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Very
There's
nice,
some
Kathy.
adorable children here dressed like Great Gatsby.
Yeah, what's that all about? We need to get those kids on the show here.
No,
yeah.
Leave them alone.
Can we have them come on the show? We have them
and
come
there's
on?
all sorts of they're ready to go here.
Look at all these tables right behind us. We got a great view. All righty. And yes, so
we got lots of people. There's Gail.
Gail's here.
And her cousin Kelly.
All right, yep.
And then there's the Lonnie Kai. Oh, here we go. Hi guys.
Come on down. All right, let's flip the camera around. Put that one down.
And you know what? This is a repeat guest.
Here we go.
We have a repeat guest.
Hello.
Marina, right?
Yeah. Can you say hi? Hi.
So I love your dress.
Thank you.
And I have a feather just like you. I wish I had a pink dress like that. I had a fail with my dress. Who do you have with you?
Ella and Marcelo.
What's that?
Ella and Marcelo.
Ella and Marcelo. Oh,
can you guys come over here?
Come on in.
We're gonna be.
And you have your special flapper dress on, and you have a feather.
Hi.
And you, sir, are hitting it out of the park with that outfit. Woo!
We need you guys to move over just a little bit, and that's the camera right there, so you can say hi to.
Do you go to school here on the beach?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
3rd grade.
3rd grade. And who is your teacher?
Miss Catlett and Miss Rockwell.
And so you came out to support your own school tonight, yeah?
Yes.
Well, you guys look fantastic. And remind us what grade you're in? 1st grade. Now, who was your kindergarten teacher? Do you remember?
Miss Cripps.
Miss Cripps.
I know her.
Yes.
She is a great lady. Did you have her too?
I did.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What grade are you in?
1st.
First? Are you in the same grade with her? Because there's only one grade, right? So you guys all go together.
Well, there's more than one grade, but one class.
There's one class
There's
per
one
grade.
class, but
Per
there's more
grade.
than one grade. How many grades are there?
It goes up to 5th grade, correct? Yeah. You have to go to middle school, right?
Yes.
And so how old are you?
7.
You are 7?
Now
he is so dapper.
I know. Where'd you get your outfit there? Did you have to go to a tuxedo rental place, or did you just
I
have
don't
it? Okay. You didn't have that hanging up in your. Did you have that hanging up in your closet, or?
Don't know.
Okay.
Amazon.
All right. Well, he got it from Amazon. Why not? Everybody gets everything from Amazon. So you gonna gamble tonight?
No.
No gambling tonight. I guess you got to be 21. I guess. All right. They're here to show off the school. Very nice. Well, thank you guys for coming over. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. It was so nice to see you again, sweetheart. Because it was at the Mermaid. Yes. Yep.
Now, do you know who Al Capone is?
What?
You don't know who Al Capone is?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So who is your favorite gangster? No, do you have any favorite gangsters?
No.
No favorite. Oh, okay. What is your favorite video game?
Well, I want to know that too.
Don't you have a favorite video game that you play?
I think.
What is it? What's your favorite video game?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite class at school?
Math.
Math. Nice. What about you? What's your favorite class at school? Reading.
Yep.
Science.
Very
Perfect.
nice. Very nice.
A
Awesome.
triple here.
All right. Well, you guys
Well,
have a great time tonight. Thank you so much for coming by, and have a great night. Thank you.
And hopefully they'll raise a lot
Yes.
of money for your school, right? I know.
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming on. You guys look super fantastic.
All righty.
Oh my God, adorable.
The outfits are
Adorbs.
outstanding. Yeah.
I have to say the girls were so cute, but the boy to be all dressed up, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know that that's the right outfit for tonight.
Yeah, he's got the hat rocking, the tie.
I mean,
Absolutely.
honestly, most of the dress ups are the ladies. We don't see a lot of dress ups for the men,
Well, I mean, maybe it's
except
going
for
to
the
take a minute.
employees. Yeah.
He's going to check out the craps table right there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's running now.
So
You
tonight,
can't go wrong with kids, and
No,
come down
no.
and support this great event so that the kids at the Fort Myers Beach Elementary School can get lots of extra special things that they can use to further their education and development in science, math, and reading like those guys mentioned.
all righty. Very
What?
good, dear. That was good.
Well, thank you.
There's only 3 grades, though, like 3 classes in the school.
No. There's one class per grade.
Oh, I know that, but you said science, math, and reading. What else do they have?
Well, we know they have art
They have art, okay.
because their art is on display at the library. So we
Yes.
know that they have art. I'm sure they have music. I'm sure they have PE. We've had the PE person on before.
Right.
But
Very nice.
reading and math are the big ones. And then as you get older, it expands.
Yeah. By the way, some of the
Yeah.
some of the artwork is on display. Hello.
That's
Hi.
what I just said.
How can we help you? Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's okay. No, come right back over. See, people see the camera. You shouldn't have said we're on, dear. She said, no, we're fine. We're fine. Where can we seat you?
She ran
Yeah.
away.
Well, I wonder what was she going to ask? She's so
I
far gone
don't
right
know.
now. It's like she was so far out of here. She came up to us like she knew us, like she wanted to talk to us. And then she sprinted so far. She's like, come on back. Come on. Do we know who that was?
She looks familiar, so I thought you knew her, but
No, she didn't look familiar to me.
I don't know. This
So what were we talking? Oh, we're talking about
The
the school, and some of the artwork from the kids is on display at the library, and of
on
course
the 3rd floor.
you can check the story out that we wrote about that. Oh well,
Yeah.
Kimmy wrote about that.
Well, that was my little
Yeah.
contribution. Yes, you can go up there and you can vote on which one you like the best. But you know, the library has a lot of art throughout, and a lot of exhibitions and displays throughout the whole library on every floor that they have.
Right.
They have a lot of
that's
photographs
right.
that are historical that tell about the beach and the history of the beach. They have the sand sculpture that's on the 3rd floor. They have the egg. They have the shell collection, all sorts of stuff. And talk about a nice place to hang out and look out over the beach. When you get up to the 3rd floor with the cafe,
Oh, you can see the beach?
up there.
I need to get out
well,
more.
you can see over there.
I need to get out more. I don't think I've ever been to the 3rd floor of the library.
It's very peaceful there.
Did you see the? Was it the puzzles they have on the ceiling there, on the roof there?
I have seen
Yeah.
that.
So the
You're
kid.
not much of a puzzle person.
No, that would take a lot of thinking, and I prefer not to do that. I prefer to do a little less thinking. Like I would get frustrated with the puzzle pieces, and I would just like shove them off the table. Maybe we should try that. Maybe that'll bring
No.
us closer together. Do you
No.
think if we did a puzzle together, we could?
I think that would be like how the golfing went.
I think
we tried that.
I think if we did like every a couple pieces that you get, it's like a drinking game. Maybe you do it that way. No. So tonight is
the 100th
100th
anniversary.
Do you think the
of
place still
Shuckers.
looked the same 100 years ago? Like it's exactly the same as it was 100?
I imagine it's gone through quite a few renovations and fixing stuff up. And
Janice, my Roaring 20s outfit is unfortunately it's still in the dry cleaners. I was hoping it would be done by today, but for some reason she said it wasn't. I wouldn't even know what to wear for the Roaring 20s. So I was
a suit. You got to wear a suit and that Great Gatsby hat like the kiddo had on.
Yeah, the kids. The
only
looked
time I've ever
spectacular.
seen you dress up was when we first went on a date way back 1,000 years ago. You dressed up at Halloween as Batman. Do you remember that?
Not at
It
all.
was in Oneonta, New York at the Holiday Inn.
And I was Batman.
Yep, you dressed up as Batman. And I was I Dream a Genie. If anyone remembers I Dream a Genie.
I don't remember dressing up as Batman. It was more like Fat Man back then. It wasn't Batman.
And then you always bring up how we dressed. We used to dress up our daughter for Halloween too.
Oh yeah, well you
Once
dress
as
her up like a
clown,
grape.
and then once as a grape.
Oh, this is how cheap you are for Halloween costumes. Scotch tape and balloons
That's
taped
right.
to the daughter,
That's right.
so she looks like a grape. By the time she walked to the first house, all the balloons were gone, so she just looked
couple
like a
of
person
them,
with
a couple.
scotch tape on her, and
Couple.
the people would look out the door and say, "Well, what are you dressed as?" I'm a grape, of course. Well, you lost all your balloons,
No,
or
I was the grapevine and she was the grape.
it was
so cute.
so silly. It was just
Anyways,
that-
it's really
yeah.
starting to get busy in here.
yeah.
People are loading up over there. That the cottage bar is rocking it out.
Yeah. So tonight, starting around 7:30, you can bring your funny money, and we're going to do some gambling, and it's all for a good cause, for the beach school. You know, you gotta think your kids are lucky living on this beach and going to that school. You got 65, 70 kids
I know,
right
but the
now.
funding
and
is tough, and so every penny that they get, that they can provide supplemental equipment, supplemental education stuff to really further the kids' development will be amazing. So,
but still, to be in a class with when there's only 70 to 100 kids in the entire
Yeah.
school, oh boy, and you're in one grade, how many kids do you have in that particular grade?
See, he
We'll
knows
leave that.
how to dress up.
I know. I
like
got to
this.
give him the microphone.
Wow, look at that! Take it away.
Greg Skasny, everybody.
How's it
Where did you
going?
get the outfit, man? Where did you find it?
Amazon delivered it today.
Amazon.
Yeah.
So when you go to Amazon, what do you order?
Well, actually, I just ordered like the vest, the tie, the pocket watch. It actually works.
What is that thing right there?
And the fake cigar come with it, and the hat. But I had you the shirt and pants and shoes are mine, so this is the way it works.
So how much did you spend on that?
$40 or something.
$40.
Yeah, cheap stuff.
See, she didn't even know to tell me to get on Amazon and that. She said,
it's
just
like-
wear your shirt.
2 days ago, I was like, I need a shirt, so it worked out well.
And your wife is
My
here.
wife is
and
over here. Yeah,
and
we're going to be working the event tonight. I'm going to be the cashier. Going to get out and try to raise some
Very
more money,
nice.
so.
Did you guys get out on the boat today? Enjoy the
tomorrow.
water?
Tomorrow's boat
Oh,
day.
very nice. Very
Today
nice. So-
was hang out with the boy day.
Very good, very good. So, well, this is quite the setup they have going here with all these tables and.
This is going to be fun. This is
yeah,
going to be fun.
yeah.
We did it. We worked it 2 years ago, and they had it prior to COVID. We had it down at the women's club.
Okay, we were just talking about that. And I
Yeah.
was like, isn't this the same thing they
Same
used to
thing.
have at the women's
Yes,
club
yes.
and the big tent and
100%.
yeah.
We had a really good time, and we raised a lot of money. I mean, we raised enough money where last year during COVID it didn't hurt them too bad. But so hopefully tonight we can raise enough money for the beach school. Our little beach school needs all the help it can get.
Yeah, and so for people that don't know, it's a $5 recommendation at the door.
recommendation.
So don't be cheap if you're coming. But whip out
Come
the
in.
wallet.
When you see me, buy some funny money, start gambling, having a good time. I mean, there's lots of good stuff. I mean, I bought vacation stuff last time and staycations. It was great. It was good stuff.
Now, I haven't been back to the front door since they set it up. So tell us about the front area, what they have going on down
the
there.
nice thing, you walk in, they have this kind of 20s looking speakeasy door you walk through. They have someone there taking your pictures. You want to take your picture, you can get all the garb coming in. So it's good. And then they have the tables. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good night.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Greg, we'll let you get back to work.
I'm gonna
Thanks
go
a lot.
eat, and then
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
man.
work. So
Thanks for coming.
I'll hand this back to the better looking phone here. So.
All right, Greg is here. I didn't know he was working the event, Darren. He did just confirm that this is the event that they had at the Women's Club when we were there a few years ago. And that was the interesting, I remember now roaming around with all the people that were running for election back then, because those were the things that they had to be at with all the people there.
Are you going to be manning the table tonight? All right, so what table are you going to be taking care of?
Craps.
And how do you play craps? Because I have no idea. Do you just throw the dice and hope?
7 you win, 7 you lose.
Wait a minute. That sounds 7 I win, 7 I lose?
7 you win, 7 you lose.
Well, how's that fair?
Well, on a come out roll, you win on a 7. After you establish a point, you roll a 7 and you lose.
I have no idea.
This sounds way too
Right.
But
It sounds like the house
so
wins all the time.
it just has to do with 7s.
Well, 7's a popular number. Let me put it that way.
What if I get an 11? Do I win anything if I get an 11?
On a come out roll, yes.
What's a come out roll?
What's a come out roll?
That means the beginning of the game, a new game.
And how long does a game last?
As long as the shooter lets them last.
And how do you get to be the shooter? Because I see a lot of people stand around.
Well, it goes in order, clockwise.
Have you ever played craps?
Never. Blackjack is the only thing I've ever played.
If you wanted to learn, I could show you.
All right. Well,
Well,
we'll have
we
to
should do that. Yeah.
We will definitely have to.
Before we open, I can really explain it to you.
Thank you. That'd be
All right,
great.
Well, that would be great. And what was your name? I'm sorry.
John.
All right,
Thank
John.
you.
We will have to get with John. Just explain a little bit about craps. And as
John's
soon
right
as-
behind us too.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
John seem slightly angry to you? He looked like he might have been a little
No,
angry.
no,
I thought
think
he
he was
sensed. I
fine.
sensed he was a little bit angry, like mad. You were asking him questions and
So in
bugging
a
him.
couple of minutes, we're gonna have the person who came on and then scooted off is actually all of the managing partners that own Shuckers.
Ah.
That's them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Down, I know. Down
Did you
from
know
Nashville.
that? Here
I
you go,
did
right
not.
here.
So
There you go.
what?
We got to get her on.
Oh,
you got
okay.
this is like the best outfit, right?
Yes.
in the
So we have
place,
to have you come on real quick. Tell us what's your name.
I'm Lisa. I've been working here a couple months, and I'm dressed as a mobster. I think I'm the only girl that's in pants, so I think I'm starting a fashion trend.
No, you do. You are rocking it out tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I think it's great. No, I love it. It's easier to move around in, and it's great. So,
And you
I feel good.
are so vivacious. And how long have you been here?
I've only been here since January, so like 5 months. Yeah.
And are you from this area, or did you move down from this area?
Originally, I'm actually from Kenya. But I've lived in tropical places my whole life. Before this, I lived in Hawaii. So tropical places my whole life, but I did do most of my schooling here in Fort Myers. I'm in my 3rd year in college, starting my 4th year this summer. Actually, I start next week. So I'm almost done.
Are you
finally.
at FGCU?
No, I go to Florida Southern.
Okay.
I'm studying criminology and forensic psych, and all the criminology professors are professors who have been in the industry and have been in law offices and like lawyers and cops and all of that kind of stuff.
So what are you planning to do once you graduate? Are you going to go to law school, or what are you thinking?
So the plan is when I graduate, I will enter the FBI Academy because I do want to do profiling.
Nice.
As
Did you hear
my,
that?
Yeah, as my career. But I do want to get my master's in forensic psychology. So
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Did you hear that? So can you tell us a little bit? Do you know the drink specials? We talked a little bit about.
So honestly, I only paid attention to one of the drinks on there
Well,
because
go
it's
ahead and
something
tell
that
us.
I think would
Oh,
be
really?
really
So
yummy.
it's the best drink
Yes,
that's
so
on there.
we have a drink on there that's called the French 75, and it's a gin based. It sounds like it's going to be super fresh and super nice. It's very light and airy, and I'm a gin drinker. I know I'm super young, but I love to drink gin. I think
But
it's
you're
very,
over 21.
I'm
So
over
you're like-
21,
okay.
obviously. Obviously. No, I'm lying. No, I'm over the age of 21, but I do like to drink gin, and people are so weirded out about it because they're like, "You're so young. That's such an old man's drink." But I love it, and it's great. So it's called the French 75. It's really good. We got some really cool cocktails going on tonight. And so I'm excited. This is going to be so much fun.
Well, thank you so much for taking a couple of
Yeah,
minutes. I
of
know you're
course.
busy running around, but everybody come on down. And what was your name again?
Lisa.
Lisa, come on down and see Lisa. Have a couple of drinks, play a couple of games, and raise some money for the
Yes,
Beach Elementary.
Of course.
All
You
right,
guys have a
thank you
great
so
night.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
So are you going to take away you're going to reduce, like, we have a bell for a good question, and then if it's
No
a bad
bells
question,
tonight. No
well,
bells
I just
tonight.
wanted to make sure that
She looks like she's 17.
She looks like she's so young. So, but everybody looks young to us because we're old.
Right.
We're old
And
as dirt.
you're pretty much taking over the evening, dear, with your questioning, which is fine. Now,
Well, you seem to like just fade out into the background.
Make sure you're in the middle of the camera there too. So you keep looking at this. We're up there.
I know.
So
I'm trying to wave over our friends.
We were talking about that before. What was her name again that you were waving down that you went and talked to that you said was part of?
So I gotta get her name.
So she's part of the ownership group here.
So they have a group of managing partners, and they're all down here for this special event.
Well, why'd she run away then from us? Did
she didn't realize that we were on, but she was going to come over and say, "Hey,
something smells funny. Do you smell something funny coming from the beach?"
I think that's coming from the beach, though.
I'm not a pot smoker, but sometimes you smell funky monkeys out there, and it smells a little bit on funky side. And oof.
Are you going to have anything tonight?
I'm not going to smoke any. No, I'm not going to play any games.
What's your favorite game?
I told you, blackjack is the only game I play, and it's the only thing I understand because I can get up to 21.
You can count up to 21?
I can count to 21, but this whole thing here with the throwing the dice thing and the spinning the wheel thing, I don't get any of that.
You don't have to count. If you're just rolling the dice, that's all it's just luck. You just roll the dice. There's no special way to do it.
That doesn't seem like much fun, though. It seems like a lot of fun when you watch people standing around the table cheering and oohing and eyeing, like if you're watching it.
I would like to play some poker. That's my jam.
Right. We should have like a Texas Hold'em tournament for charity at some point. I think we were talking about that.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah. So, but that's the only thing, the blackjack thing, because it's basic and simple, and I like to keep things basic.
You know
and
how
simple.
to split when you should split.
I don't think I want to go that far. I just want to keep the basics to the basic part of the whole thing. So when is our guest coming over? Okay, you're waving her over now. This is we're just pulling things out of our here, folks, for tonight's show.
I'm gonna have to leave
That's
you for
all
a
right.
minute.
I can handle it, dear. I can handle it. We're broadcasting live from the Shuckers, which has the Cottage Bar, which they had a killer band. Apparently, they're taking a break right now, but they had a killer band before. And you see all the people. It's interesting. You see all the people out there dancing, and sometimes people really shouldn't be dancing when they think they're good dancers. After a while, like in the morning, they probably say, I'm not a good dancer. But, if you have a liquid breakfast and then you have a liquid lunch, and then, by lunchtime, you think you're a good dancer. And then so you're out there dancing. And I'm thinking,
are you boring everybody to death? Did we lose everybody?
She has a bikini on, and she probably, shouldn't be dancing like she's dancing. And so, but, you're on the beach. So you're thinking, I'm on vacation. I'm having a great time. So, hi. How are you doing? We have plenty of microphones. Oh, we got the whole ownership group here and family. So very nice. Very nice. This is a lovely evening you guys have going on here. So we appreciate you inviting us, and what a great night and a great idea that you all have come up with here. So tell us the kind of the background of how you got involved in the restaurant here.
So the property was purchased about 50 years ago by three gentlemen. One of them was our father and two other gentlemen, his father. And it went from there. We ran it as a restaurant. We all worked here. We did dishes. We bussed tables. We made salads. And it's just gone from one generation to another. We're still here.
Now, I just want to ask, so you guys grew up on the island. So you attended Beach Elementary?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. Oh, no.
My name used to be in the sidewalk, but I went by there the other day, and they've had to replace it. So,
Oh, they didn't put your name back in there? How dare they? That's not right. Oh. So this is like a great idea here. I mean, to have all these tables set up and to have the crowd that you already have, and it hasn't even started yet, you must feel like it's a huge success already.
we're just so pleased we can do this for the community and for the beach school. We're all locals, even though I don't live here anymore, still local at heart. And it's the least we can do. It's our pleasure.
You know, the one
It's an honor.
The one downside is I really wish you had a better view of the beach, because it's awful to have to look at the window and see what's going on here. But we've been talking to the customers, and they're just loving the food and the menu, and it's I know it's something that you guys really work hard on.
Yes, we do. We have a great team here. We have great chefs, great management. Our numbers are just through the roof, going higher than we've ever done numbers.
Nice.
So we're very excited
And
to
Brian,
be a part of everything, and people enjoy us so much still.
and Brian's been great. I mean, he needs
Brian is wonderful.
Yes.
Very inventive. Found a lot of ways to grow the business for us.
Yeah, we had him on our show a couple of weeks ago, and he's got to break out of his shell a little bit and try and be a little more talkative. No, he's just a great PR person too. I mean, so he's very friendly, and the customers seem to love him, and he's a great asset to the business. It appears.
Yes, he is. We very much love Brian.
Has it always been the 3 places since you guys have had it, or has it changed over time?
It's changed over time. I'm trying to think how many years. Of course, the cottage was an actual cottage, and it was
kidding.
2 separate units. I used to have to clean them, so that was actually a cottage, and how it got its name back in the day. Of course, it wasn't as open as it is now. We had the original dining room, which is where the yellow wall is here. And then over the years built this addition on, and then now we have downstairs.
Oh yeah, downstairs is awesome with the cabana.
Yeah, you've got that
gonna,
great area
Yeah.
downstairs. That is amazing
Yeah.
down there.
It'd be great to do a show from the cabana.
Just sit down there and the breeze is just blowing. It's so comfortable, and you just walk out on the sand, and it's nice. Everybody loves it.
Now, do you all live on the beach now? I mean, live in Fort Myers, or is Fort Myers Beach, or no?
No, they're up in Nashville.
We live
you
in
said.
Nashville.
Very cool. Very cool.
Are you in Nashville too?
No, Boulder, Colorado.
Ah,
Oh,
She loves it up there,
nice.
yeah.
I love Colorado.
I love Nashville. We go there every year. It's so awesome in Nashville. so-
Nashville's cool, but Colorado.
All right, dear. It's not about us tonight. Chill out.
We were born in Colorado.
Were you really?
Yes, we were. Wow. And moved to Fort Myers Beach.
And wow. And then got acquired this. Your father's acquired this,
Yes.
and then you stayed here and
And moved to Nashville. But come back and forth.
Yeah.
And is your father the one that's on the wall in the pictures and all
Yes.
that? Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Yes, Dan.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for inviting us. I mean, we don't even deserve to be here, but thank you. I mean, we appreciate
it's so
you
great.
guys.
Well, yeah.
You're part of the community also.
Yes,
so
you've been a
thank
huge
you
part
for
of the
being
Oh,
here.
thank you so much. Some people don't really think so, but we appreciate you guys saying that. But I'm joking. Sometimes
Come
I'm
down
not
and
funny.
see us. We got a great staff, great
Yes,
food.
yeah. And
Oh,
a big
I've had
giant,
some of
and
this
a big
great
giant
food.
family behind you too. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you guys for coming
Thank
over,
you
and
for
good luck
everything.
tonight. Hopefully, it'll turn out to be a huge event for the
And
school.
thank you for coming back on and not running back
Yeah,
off.
that was
I didn't realize you were
That
on.
was
I
funny.
didn't want to interrupt.
that was funny, and we're going to work on getting your name inscribed back on the sidewalk, because
Yes,
that's BS
yes.
right there. That should have never happened.
There is a large section that's been had to be redone, so I'm not the only one.
Was that something that you did with the approval of the or was it like a young kid thing? I'm going to scratch my name.
So each graduating 5th grade class
Oh,
got they
cool.
would pour a new section of sidewalk, and you would write, yeah.
Did you
big
take?
fifth
Do you have a
grade.
picture of it so we can recreate it somehow? Oh
I
my
don't.
goodness! Probably
I
didn't.
don't.
But I shouldn't say that. But I was going to say back then you probably couldn't take a picture with your phone because you didn't have a phone.
No.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
but I think that's a great tradition. I wonder if they still do that.
Do
I'm
what?
not sure if they do. That part of the sidewalk was pretty old, and
It's time to go.
But you
Yeah.
still, you know what? You still remember that. I mean, it's such a.
We drove by. My daughter's with us, and we drove by to see my name. And of course, when I get out, I'm like, oh, they re-poured the concrete.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
the mural is still on the wall from the bicentennial, which is very neat. I didn't realize it was still on the wall, which I helped paint some. I think I
Look
did a
at
stripe
that.
or something.
That's awesome. It's so nice to be when you and go to such a small school where you know everybody and you probably still know everybody, and that in that class, and it's just awesome. You know, we went to a school that had, how many did you have? We had 500.
Oh well, we had.
600,
I'm from a
700.
small town,
Yeah,
so there was.
yeah.
I mean,
well,
what,
and you never graduated either, right?
high school graduating class was less than 200.
Ah, yeah.
So small school.
Very nice. Well, thank you guys for everything,
Thank
and
you
good luck
so
tonight.
much.
Thank
and
you guys
for-
also.
and
Thank you for being willing to
and
come
not,
on
and not
and
running
live
over,
with-
running
deal
away
with
this
him.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
enjoy your evening.
It's so nice
Thank
to see
you.
the history of things
I
like
know,
that.
I know.
I know you're not
They
into
should
the.
write a book.
Yeah, I know you're not into the history.
I think it would-
see, Lee jumps in and he knows everything. It was built by a Brit, Captain Jack Delisle.
No, but I think it would be great to do the.
Lee, we gotta
that's
get
such
Lee
a-
on just to do
I know.
the history of Fort Myers Beach.
But it would be great to do the concrete thing. That's such a
Yeah,
kids
I can't
love
believe
that.
somebody didn't save a picture of that. That would bum me out. Let's go to the school, kids, so we can see where my
or
name was.
auction it off. I mean, I don't know.
It's like when they took the arches down. Somebody wasn't thinking, like, let's just knock the arches down, not even to know that this is going to be a historic thing. But
I know. Well, luckily, the contractor that knocked it down saved it because no one seemed to really.
I don't think he saved all of it, but he saved
No,
enough
he
to make
saved
one.
enough of it. And you like the design. You saw the
I do.
design?
I do. I have to be honest with you. When they were when they were showing those things around and they were thinking about putting it here and there in different places, I was like, that doesn't look right. It doesn't fit there. And then when they showed the one, when Steven showed me the one that's going to be at Bowditch and the way they have it set up with the bricks on the ground, it really does look awesome and totally flipped me on it. I was like, I need to buy one of those bricks. Yeah, because they have it set up where there are going to be bricks on the ground.
You're going to buy one of those bricks?
Yeah.
Bricks.
After what we said last week on the show,
Yeah.
because they were only going to charge $40.
40, yeah.
Christy Hennessy, of course, she says you're rocking the dress. She doesn't say I'm rocking the hat or I'm rocking the shirt.
Well,
She
you
just
didn't
says
dress
you're rocking
up.
the dress. No, he was going to charge $40 for those bricks, and we were like, dude,
No, not 40.
$40.
Listen, I'm super cheap, and
Yeah.
if I say that's too low, it's too low.
So
it's too low.
The price is going to be $100, and I think you can.
100?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be 50.
No, $100 for one of the bricks, and then $225 for a different brick. The whole thing is on our website at the Beach Talk Radio News website.
Maybe
And
they could get one, and then their name would be there forever.
there you go. Why didn't you bring that up when they were standing here?
Because
you
I will
doofus?
go bring it up to them.
Yeah, and so it looks really cool, and hopefully it'll kind of look close to, sometimes you see a picture of things and then something gets built and it looks, oh my gosh, that doesn't look anything like the picture. And so hopefully it looks like what the picture was like, because then that would look really cool. And it's, it's down by Bowditch, so it's really not, they were thinking about, I think, putting it by where the volleyball courts are, which really, I think that would have been, the council was right to say.
I think it's going to fit perfectly there, and thank the county gave them a spot to do it.
Yeah, Ray Sandelli was on top of it, and they all did a great job working that out. So now they just need to raise the money. I think they need $40,000, and they're.
Hey, I think it's time
got
for
a
you to
ways to
flip
go.
the camera around so we can see
All
everybody.
right, we're going to give you an update on what you see. All right, Christy's buying a brick. Very good. She's going to write my name on it when she buys the brick. So we're going to flip the camera around, folks, so you can see what's going on behind us. We're at Shuckers for the annual fundraiser for the beach school, which is usually, or it had been held at the women's club. Stop shaking the camera. You're making people crazy out there. You're making them all dizzy. There we go. There's Greg in his Amazon outfit that he purchased for $40. And yeah, okay, now we're starting to see some of the dudes all dressed up
They
in their.
all look so great, don't they?
Well, what do you mean? The guys do?
The guys look great.
How
the
dare
women
you say
look
that
great.
about other guys?
Everybody
You
looks
don't
great.
say that about me.
All right, flip it back around because nobody
All right.
wants that.
Oh, that's way
close
too
of a
close.
view.
That's way too close. Well, you
can
don't
look
flip
at
it
the
around till
beach.
I'm ready to flip it. There you go. Very
There's
nice.
a lot of things popping off at the beach.
All right, so the gambling begins around
7:30.
7:30. It's about 7:00 now, so you can come on down to Shuckers, and you can park. You can try and park here. They have valet parking here, or you can go try and park under the bridge and pay under the bridge is the town, so that's $3.
Yep.
Yeah, if you find a spot in Lynn Hall Park, that's $2 an hour. Or you can park on the other side of the bridge and it's
And
free.
walk
And then
over,
walk
yeah.
over. Yeah, don't be so lazy, man. walk on the other side of the bridge and walk over and
I have
enjoy
to
the
say-
weather. It's not too hot to walk over right now.
No, and it's so nice out. And I noticed this morning on my run, as I'm noticing now, there is an awful lot of seabirds out there. The pelicans are out there. There was a blue heron out this morning. I've seen him now twice.
The same
Twice.
blue heron.
Yep, the same one. He said
come
hello
on.
to me this morning.
How do you know it's the same blue heron?
Because it looks exactly the same. But the pelicans are out there diving for fish. It's just very beautiful.
What's the 1920s dance like? There was what were the dances like in the 20s? What
That
would
is
they
a
call
good
them?
question. But I think you
Ding,
did
ding,
something
ding,
like
ding,
this.
ding. Yeah. So what would that be called? What's that dance called? Are they
don't
going to
know.
play the 1920s
Are you going to
music?
give somebody a gift certificate if they get
I don't know.
the
What was
question?
What was that? What kind of dance was that? There's like 2 or 3 dances.
I
Where,
wasn't around in the 1920s,
I know, but
much
you,
to what you would say,
But you watched all the 1920s movies like King Kong and Godzilla and right? They're all the same from the 20s. Didn't Godzilla just come out again? The new Godzilla. How many times can you remake Godzilla? I mean, how do people that go to see the latest
you should have
Godzilla?
brought more trivia.
No, do people that go to see the new Godzilla think that this one could be different than the last
I think
Godzilla?
it's the King Kong.
Or is it that maybe the oh, look at that, dear. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
So come in here.
Yeah.
Look at this,
No,
folks.
hors
So what do you
d'oeuvres?
have there?
Got some jalapeno poppers, some mozzarella sticks, some beach bread, and I've got here some egg rolls of some kind. I'm not sure what's in there, but they look yummy.
Do you think there's fish in there or chicken?
Maybe pork?
Okay, pork. Oh, we have a customer. That'll be
I'm
$5,
definitely
ma'am.
going to go with the beach
Yeah,
bread.
okay, never
You
mind. That'll be free,
cannot-
ma'am.
You cannot go wrong with this.
Never. It's a house favorite for
What
sure.
is that there?
The beach bread.
Okay, we'll go for the bread. Thank you very
You
much.
guys enjoy.
Thank
you
you
so much.
Oh, look at that. We get
Oh, this
waited
is
on
super
and all
yummy.
that.
You
Yeah.
keep talking. I'm going to try
Did you
and do
see
this.
that the woman over there just totally ignored me when I asked for $5? Our people out there saw that. The
Oh,
Charleston,
man.
very good. Louise got it right. She
So
said the
good.
Charleston.
Oh, yeah. I think you got to
Are you
going
going to do some of that tonight?
If they
Uh-oh.
play music.
Well, they're playing music, but it isn't the
Well, it's not
1920s music. They're starting to fill up. There's a lot of people that are dressed up here, folks. So, guys, what I think you should do is I think you should pull up to the front and drop your ladies off and then go find a place to park. Yeah.
And
Instead
then
of
you
making
can,
them
you
walk.
can go and park
Yeah.
and make your lady carry all the equipment up by herself.
Well, that was a miscommunication with the management
Yeah.
here because I thought for sure they
I'm
would
in
save
this
us a
dress
spot.
with shoes that I never wear, carrying a 50-pound container of equipment. Thank you very much.
Dear, when you start a new business like this, everybody's got to be all in and it's got to be 24/7. You know, you got to be willing to haul boxes
Well,
and,
thank you.
to
Thank you
wipe
for that.
heinies. You got to be willing to do all the work, everything.
So come on down to Shuckers. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary. $5 to get in. As you just saw, there's free hors d'oeuvres. I did hear them mention that a lot of their liquor vendors are going to be down giving free drinks, like probably little tasters for a little bit. You spend you pay $5 to get in, and then you drop 50 or 100 in funny money. You're going to be able to play craps. You're going to be able to play roulette, poker.
You're so much more outspoken in the evening. Like you get on a roll and you just start rambling and rambling and rambling.
And it's all for a good cause to support the Fort Myers Beach elementary kids.
But you're not like that in the morning during the morning show. What is it about
I'm
the
more of an
show?
Evening person.
Ah, so you're thinking we should do an evening show. Is
I
that
don't
what you're
get
saying?
up like you do at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I mean, and then you're loosening up a little bit. You're doing
It's
dancing.
the beach bread.
Yeah. All righty. So they're going to be here until, I think the tables are open until 10:30-ish. And they have bands upstairs. They have bands downstairs. They have music downstairs.
Hey, how are
They
you?
have, come on over. Yeah, come on over. Yeah,
Okay.
the more guests, the merrier.
So they're going to bring over the PTO.
Very nice.
Which is the whole reason
That's
that we're
right.
here
That's
tonight,
right. And your hair's covering your face and all that. And that's going to be your
well,
interview.
that is not your problem.
That's going to be your interview
No,
because
that's
you
gonna
know
be yours.
because you know what that means for me. It's a bathroom break.
No, you
Yeah.
have to stay.
Folks, I hope you had a chance to watch the show this morning because this morning's show about the lighting, we just can't talk enough about the lighting because the lighting is so important. And even after the show is over, We had emails sent to us about different things that it made it even more crazy about what's going on with the lighting, what's going on with the amber lights, and what's going on. I don't want to get crazy about the issues while we're here trying to help raise money for the beach school, but you know, the minute you get in the car and you drive back to the house after the show this morning, you're getting emails about the amber lighting and the LED lighting, and then the amber LED lighting, and it's just like, the fact of the matter is there's no lights. There's no lights, and it's dangerous. And so you guys, everybody's sending this and that and the other thing, but there's no lights.
I know, but it is a complicated matter, and it is going to be an expensive endeavor. So they want to make the right decision, and they don't want to make a fast decision.
They're
and
certainly
have it be
not.
wrong.
They'll never ever be charged with making a fast decision in this town.
Listen.
Never. That's just the way
I
it
thought
is.
somebody was behind
Yeah.
us. No, you don't want to make the wrong decision and then get your lights
So-
turned off because you broke the rules.
So here's the analogy that I made because
here we go.
I like to keep it simple.
Oh, please.
Right? So if you want a phone and you want an iPhone, what they're doing on the beach to me is like, well, I'm not going to buy an iPhone today because in 2 years there's going to be a better iPhone, and I'm going to wait 2 years to get an iPhone. So rather than buy a phone today, I'm going to wait 2 years until a new phone comes out. So nobody call me for the next 2 years. So what they're saying on the beach is, well, FPL is always coming out with better lights. So rather than buy these light bulbs or these light fixtures today, let's just wait until FPL comes out with better light bulbs in 2 years.
I don't think
But
that
in the
that is the
meantime,
holdup. You've
somebody
said it
might get-
5,000 times. So I don't necessarily think that that's what they're waiting for, though. I think they want to get all the information on the white light, on the amber light, get the costs, get all the information so that they can then make a decision and not make a mistake.
You're
But
so
that's just
good
me.
at defending the people on you're so good at defending the
dear,
decision
I don't
makers.
think
Thank you for
anyone-
offsetting
I don't
me.
think
I'm
anyone
so
sitting on the
nasty and mean
council
to the.
wants to keep people in the dark or keep an unsafe
I agree.
situation going any longer than it needs to be going.
I just feel like it's not a priority. It's not a top priority. But we digress. So we're not here to talk about the politics and the issues. I thought
we are waiting for the PTO.
I thought
folks.
your assignment was to go get one of our guests to come over and talk to
No, I
us.
don't know where they went.
You were given one job to do, and that was to grab somebody to interview.
Listen, they're rounding people up, but it is getting packed
Yeah.
up in here.
Yeah, and they're going to be here till 10:30 gambling, and I'll be
Yeah, they've
well
got-
asleep by then.
I see
at
people
10:30.
running around already have tickets.
Yeah, it's only
Everybody's
$5.
paying funny money.
It's only $5 to come to Shuckers and
It's only
participate.
$5 to get in.
Yeah, and don't be, that's a recommendation, people.
Well,
you come,
I think that
the fact of the matter is, if you come and you give $5, they're turning their head and they're laughing at your ass.
No.
Yeah,
Pay
they're
your
laughing at you.
$5 and then buy
No.
$50 or $100 in funny
That's
money
like-
because it all goes.
Yeah, that's like buying a brick for $40. Sorry, it's just
No, dear.
it's just
It's-
you're undercutting these people down here have money.
No, they just
you got to
need
realize
to spend more money on the games, and they have lots of prizes too.
There's
They have
more
lots
money.
of gift baskets that are going to be up for sale. They have a 50-50 raffle that's going to go on at the end of the evening.
People don't come to these events to win prizes. They come to these events to be seen and to hobnob with people and then to gossip. That's why they come to these things. And and to donate money. Yeah, they want the school to raise some money. They want the school to have some money, and they'll open up their wallet the drunker they get. So what they need to do is, get some drinks in them and then just whip out the wallet.
Start spending some money
There
up
should
in
be,
here.
there should be like the fire department used to be able to do. They should just be walking around
you
with
and
a
the
boot.
boot.
They
You
should
and
be
the
just
boot.
walking around
Well,
with the
they
boot.
can't do that anymore.
They could do it here though. And as the night goes on and people get drunker and drunker, they're just going to be throwing money around. And then some of them are going to wake up tomorrow morning and say, "Dear, what the hell? I had $600 in my wallet last night. Where did it all go?" Well, you had all these 6 shots of tequila and then you dumped your wallet out in the boot to give all the money. And by the way, they're going to donate a whole wing of the school, the beach school, to you because you donated so much money, or they're going to inscribe your name on the new sidewalk that they just tore up back in the
There's
day.
the ice cream man on the beach.
Yeah.
Look at, he's got his palm frond.
So we have to tell this story because
is
it's a
this
funny story. every morning you get up and at like noon, and you get up and walk the dogs. Maybe not noon, maybe it's earlier than that. And we have this little dog in our neighborhood. What kind of dog is that we have in our neighborhood? The little dog.
Our little dog?
Not our little dog that you see. It's got to be like a hot dog.
Oh, yeah. The hot dog.
The hot dog it's a tiny dog.
It's literally this big.
So I'm coming back from
This is
Walmart,
great.
from the Walmart yesterday, and I'm still pissed off that the Walmart doesn't open. Like, they should be open at 24 hours again. Why are they only open at 7 o'clock? It's really disturbing that the Walmart, it should. And first of all, Sam, if you're listening, Sam Walmart guy.
Sam Walton?
Yeah, Sam Walton. Is he still alive? You're making so much money. The least you can do is invest in new carts. That thing, the carts are the worst thing. Like,
I thought you were talking about the wiener
wait,
dog.
I can't believe that all the money that Walmart makes, the carts either they got these little strings stuck in the side, and you could never get a cart at Walmart and steer it straight. It never steers straight. Either pulls to the right. It's like my truck. It either pulls to the right or it pulls to the left.
What does this have to do with the dog?
If I get a cart at the Walmart and it goes straight, I'm like, shit, how can I take this cart home? I really want this cart because I always want to come back with this cart. It's the only cart in the Walmart that goes
Christy.
straight.
I tried
It's
to
the
tell
only
him.
cart in the Walmart that goes straight. But anyway, so I'm coming back from the Walmart and I see the hot dog in the sidewalk. Not in the road, like he was in the gateway. He was in the gateway. And he had a palm frond in his mouth.
So you're talking about a 12, 13-pound dog with a 5-foot palm frond in its mouth, taking up. Here's this little tiny dog carrying this huge palm frond that covers the entire sidewalk.
And you told me
the guy
that
he does it all the time. He's got big sticks. This dog thinks who he is.
That's right.
That dog thinks he's
that dog needs to
an
be
Alaskan
on like
Malamute.
the funniest
That thing,
home dog
it is
videos or
hilarious.
something. And they're just do down the sidewalk with he's blocking the entire sidewalk.
But
now
he's just walking along like
So
he is a little dog.
you would think the dog dad would teach the dog with the palm frond to
It's
turn
hilarious.
sideways when
No.
somebody's running
It's
down
hilarious.
we don't have a big sidewalk in Gateway. We have an average sidewalk. It's not like Sanibel where there's a double lane for the sidewalk. So people are trying to run in the opposite direction or ride their bike, and here comes the little hot dog with a palm frond blocking everything.
It's hilarious. I love that dog's self-confidence because he is a big dog and a little dog body.
I don't think dogs have big enough brains to have self-confidence.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes,
that makes
they
no
do.
sense to me what you just said. The dogs don't have feelings like that, like
Yes, they do. They have
self-confidence.
anxiety. Look at ours when the lightning comes.
But the dog carrying the palm frond, that's
that palm frond is way too big for him.
That's
so
a circus
the fact
dog.
That
that dog needs to be in the circus. That's the only
we
thing.
don't like
That's
circuses.
like a freak thing.
It's
like
circuses are
the
bad.
dog needs to be at SeaWorld or something. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. You can't even get a Doberman Pinscher to do that. You can't. How do you teach a dog to pick up a palm frond and run down the street with
I don't
it?
think he taught him. I think it just happened that way.
No. Well, that's a freak dog then. It needs to be in the circus. That's only one explanation for it. Take
Maybe
the
it
dog
needs
to the
be
circus.
a street performer.
Well, that's a whole different story. Right. Oh, a nice
Maybe you
segue
could
there.
get that dog to join the show, and
That
then
would-
you could get your
we,
permit.
we do need to take pictures of that dog and post it on the page. Our 9 listeners, we're at 14 tonight. Our 9 listeners would really get a kick out of that. All the times. Today was the first time I saw the dog, and you've seen it like many times.
Oh,
and you've
yeah.
never taken a picture. What is
I'm
wrong
driving,
with you?
so
Or running.
it's a little hard to. No, I'm
Oh,
driving.
you're always driving. I see. Very nice. All right. Well, for anybody that's joining us late or tuning in afterward, we're at the Shuckers.
For
And
anyone who's just rolling this in the background while they're cleaning the house or whatever,
yeah,
come on down to Shuckers.
we are at the Shuckers and the Cottage
not
Bar.
the Shuckers.
I know, but it's like, the Walmart and the Facebook. And it's such a nice night out on the beach, though.
It is so beautiful.
Anywhere you are on the beach tonight. And the thing is, too, is everybody's social distancing, which is really cool about it because That's what you should be doing. You should be so you can socially distance on the beach. This is a great view of the beach. I didn't realize how awesome the sand looks from here. It really does look clean. The sand looks clean. And
You're talking about the sand now.
yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm talking about the sand. I'm not really liking what I'm looking at right now. I'm glad you guys are looking behind me, because what I'm looking at looks like a slum, but that's a whole different story. So
There's still a lot of people on the beach,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people out swimming. I didn't get to check the water temperature today.
come on over. You're on it.
No.
I have to use the restroom. This is your thing. All right, hey.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good,
We have
you?
good. Here we go. You guys look fabulous.
Thank you.
Everybody, tell everybody who's here. Who do we have with us here tonight?
Well, this is our PTO board, pretty much.
Oh wow, the whole board is here.
Yes.
Did you guys get these outfits on Amazon like these other guys? You did.
I did.
Oh,
Sadly, this is my clothes.
okay, all right.
It's just what I wear to speakeasy.
Okay, how many speakeasy have you been to of late?
Not for a few years.
Okay, where do you find one around here?
Oh, I hosted one down in Naples one
Yeah.
time for
Really?
fundraiser.
Ah.
But not as awesome as this fundraiser.
Holy
It's
Christmas!
So much
This is
energy,
crazy right here. This
And
is so.
Kim looks fabulous.
Yes, yes, she does. Yes. Oh, do you want to be in the interview now or not? So this is the one that we usually hold at the women's club, right? When there's
Yes,
a tent and there's
usually-
not a COVID and the pandemic that gets in the way of all this.
And then we were lucky enough that Shuckers picked us as their charity to donate to. So we're very grateful and happy. And again, the community has been very generous. The sponsors, we have great sponsors again. So
Absolutely. We couldn't be happier with how everyone came together so quickly and gave us, donated so many prizes and wonderful stuff.
So tell us what you saw, because they were still setting it up when we got here earlier. What was it like coming in the entrance there? What did they have set up down there?
There
in the
was a
entrance?
lot of people. So the children, the beach school kids were there
Oh,
taking
cool.
pictures.
Mhm.
And they're all dressed up like little
Nice.
flapper girls and little gangster boys. Yeah. So
Now, before we got here, she had one of these flapper dresses that she borrowed from one of our friends, but at the last minute, she decided it didn't work. Would you guys go through the whole thing where you have it on and you're like, oh, this looks good, this doesn't look good, and then at the last minute you're changing things, or is that just her?
no, all women.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I see
I
that
went through
there.
my closet and
For
looked
the
at 10
record-
options.
Well, for the record, I was really happy with mine when I got it from Amazon.
Nice. How do you know you have the right dress from Amazon?
Well, when you look good like that and everything's in place and
Ah.
you're ready to party, you know it looks good.
Okay, I don't mean to digress on things like that. So, what are you guys all doing here? Like, what's your role, to hobnob with the crew, or are you going to be shooting the craps, or what are you?
Well, I think we're going to be gaming, and some of us will be doing the funny money and taking turns.
Nice. So, do you think that next year it'll be back in the tent,
Yes.
or okay?
For sure. I think this was just because it was their 100-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So they picked us as a charity, but for sure next February they'll be back at the women's club as usual, high rolling on the beach.
This is a great location, but it's so nice to be out in the big tent and the lawn. And
Yes.
the best part of the evening for me, I know it's sad, is watching Tom Torgerson park cars. I really like to see him doing that. I was like, oh, I tried to tip him, and then I was joking with him,
We
like,
miss you, Mary and Tom.
Yeah.
But yes, they
They're-
can be here.
I think they're out on there. Oh,
I just wanted to ask, so what kind of things when they do the fundraisers like this, what kind of stuff that you need at the school? So if somebody couldn't come down, what could they donate? What stuff do you need over there?
The school needs everything. The school gets $5,000 a year. Like, I was not aware of that. And it takes about 30-some thousand to run the school. So everything from computers to desks and chairs to
Benches.
yes,
Just benches.
We just paid for benches for the front of the school. That's not even covered by the district. So
all the clubs.
We recently purchased musical instruments. We pay for
Yes.
field trips. We purchased software subscriptions that the teachers would like to use for their children's education, but they can't afford it unless the PTO gives the money for it.
Yeah, and all extracurricular clubs. I mean, if it weren't for what we do, they would have nothing. No
What are
clubs.
some of the clubs that you guys have at the school?
we do swim club, we do Lego club,
Yoga.
ukulele club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we had a language club. So it's all clubs that the parents have started with like volunteers and teachers that are willing to help because there were no clubs. Like if not, there would be nothing. And swim club, we were hoping, but the pool was not.
Sure, yeah.
The pool this year.
Is there somebody here that could play the ukulele? Like, is there one of the kids that brought their ukulele with them? I mean,
No.
because that would be super awesome to have
I
somebody.
know. I think the ukuleles belong to the school, so I don't have them with them.
You know, I didn't know you only got $5,000.
I know. Isn't that sad?
Like
Because-
from the district, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, is that because it's such a small school?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, and you
So-
need 30 to operate.
Yeah, they don't have that money to buy like toner, paper, stuff like that. We have to pay
Gotcha.
for all that. So
Yeah.
so
How neat is it for the kids to be in a class or a school really that has 65, 70, 100 kids? I
Yes.
mean, it's got to be like you almost have one-on-one contact with the teacher
Yes.
all the time.
And the teachers at the beach school are wonderful, and that's it. To have such a small class, or if there's a student struggling, they can give extra attention
Sure.
to that kid. So it's really like a family. Like,
Yeah.
It's a wonderful school.
And they have.
is.
What did they do for graduation last year when the COVID thing hit? How did you guys do that?
It was a drive-by graduation, unfortunately. So, but everybody made signs, and they do the best they can. But it's not like when they're
Right.
like the parents and everybody's able to go to school. So,
So do you think that is it going to be normal graduation this year? And will
no,
you,
we heard
won't?
it. No, we heard that it's going to be unfortunately the same drive-by.
Oh, that's right, because you have to operate under Lee County School
Yes.
District rules, so it's not the same as the state. Or
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
Exactly.
So they drive by the school like a McDonald's, and you hand them their.
Yeah, and then people
Diploma?
hold signs and they beep, and the teachers try to make it special still. You
Yeah.
know, they do a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's still a drive-by.
Are they're doing something special for the kids who are graduating,
Yes,
though, right?
they're going to have a whole special day for them anyways. You know, I think they're going to have like ice cream machine, and they have games,
Oh, okay,
they ordered
cool.
stuff. So they're still making a special day for them, but the parents can't participate.
Well, maybe one day they'll look back and say, "Well, this was so unique. We got to be graduates during the COVID." I mean, who
Yes.
knows? I mean, they'll go to college and hopefully they'll be able to graduate normally in the college, and it'll be
Yes.
different then. So.
Yeah.
So you guys, somebody asked if there was a way they could donate without coming down. Like, do you have a PayPal account or a website where somebody could just, if somebody's in Minnesota or somebody is watching the show, they want to donate, how could they do
can
that?
mail checks to the school,
Okay.
directly to the school. You make it out to Fort Myers Beach Elementary PTO, and then just mail it directly to the school, and then they'll give it to us. That's the only way right now that,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank you to our sponsors, especially the law firm of
Henderson Franklin.
All righty.
we
Yes.
Christelle.
Yeah.
Yes, Lahaina, Paula Kiker at Lahaina was very generous.
Paula
Doc
Kiker.
Ford.
Yes. Is Paula here?
Paula's supposed to come
Oh,
tonight.
yes.
She told me she was coming. And then Diamond Head, Outrigger. I mean, there's so
TPI.
many. Yes, TPI was very generous as well.
And listen, folks, if you're coming down, it's a recommended $5 donation, but don't be a cheap person and break out the cobwebs and throw some money in the. We were saying that the people should come down nice and early and get some drinks in them, and then by the end of the night, they'll have no idea how much money they threw in the boot.
And
It'll
we
be
do,
just
again, we have wonderful prizes. I mean, we have hotel stays, getaways. We have like Shuckers has been generous with the cabanas. We have
Oh, cool.
all kinds of cool, nice
so.
packages.
How do you register for the prizes? Just by the fact that you come down, you get a ticket or something
You
like
can
that?
buy raffle tickets. You get tickets from your gaming, and then we have 6 live auction items.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when as you're getting your winnings from your gaming, you trade those in for tickets that you put into the prizes.
Great. Do you guys have like a Smile on Amazon too, or
Yes.
So
if
how
you
do
use Smilo on Amazon and you pick the Fort Myers Beach School, and surprisingly, we make
Nice.
quite a lot of money like by doing
So
that.
the way you do that is you go on Amazon and if you have your account, I'm sorry? You choose a charity. Gotcha. Okay. That's a great way to do it because everybody shops on Amazon and it's an easy way to, it's probably a small percentage, but it probably builds up
Yes, it
after a
builds
while.
up. Every month we're surprised how much money gets donated.
You
Very
have to go to
nice.
smile.amazon.com
Cool.
and then it allows you to choose your charity.
Great.
And it's Fort Myers Beach Elementary.
Great. And for anybody that was watching and asking earlier, that's the easiest way to do it. And so I think what happens is every time after that, if you go through that same portal, you're always going to be given percentage to the school.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. You know, somebody was on earlier, which was the folks that own the managing partners went to the beach school, and she was one of the first kids to carve her name in the sidewalk.
That's cool.
Which-
That's so awesome.
Which has since been replaced. So I mean, that's
And
how long
they still
ago.
do that as a tradition.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
So they just pull it up every year and let the kids.
No, they go
A
forward.
different square.
Oh, very
yeah,
cool.
Each section.
Oh, that's very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming on and
Well,
for
thank you, and
for
thank
being.
you guys for being here. We
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
and all
we
the
definitely
advertising you guys
appreciate
have done
They
for us.
they paid us a lot of money to be here.
Yes,
So
and we thank Shuckers immensely for picking our charity. So thank you to
yes.
Shuckers.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They're great people. They're great
Yes.
people. And donate to the beach school. And thank you guys for everything. And you look fabulous. You're the prettiest girl at the party. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
All righty. We appreciate everything the beach school does. They're super awesome. They have great folks that run the school and great teachers and great kids
Fabulous job, dear. Fabulous
Thank
job.
you.
I've taught you well.
Thank you. You know, you put me in an atmosphere with some folks to ask some questions, and I can do it without the politics. I got the sidewalk in there, but that was
I
as
know,
political
I know.
as I got. So
I know.
Yeah.
Well, they're hoping, I think the goal is to go above 20K
yeah,
for this.
that's right.
So
I don't think
come on
that's going to
down.
be a problem.
I don't
think
think
the
it's gonna
five-
be.
I'm going to have a quiet sit down with Brian about the $5. That's like you need to.
Dear, the idea is that people are going to spend their money on the gaming.
All right.
You want people to come in and that's the entertainment. Come and have a good time.
I'm just thinking, these people down here have money, and you got to take their money.
You know
gotta
you're
take their
still on
money.
the air.
Right. They got the money. You just got to take their money. Got to figure out how to
Ah,
pickpocket their money.
I'm so
What? Your thing's falling out? Everything's
no.
falling out? Like you're worried
I'm
about
not
it now?
used to wearing a dress and the whole nine. So
All righty. So, folks, you have plenty of time to come down. The gambling is underway, I believe. The gambling has started. It's
yeah.
it's-
He didn't
it's,
get to show me that game
yeah.
either.
So everybody is dressed up. I have to say, I'm glad I didn't dress up because I think some of these people look
Thank you.
a little
No,
goofy.
that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I don't like getting dressed
You
up.
look like a stick in the mud,
I'm
like
not
an
a
old
dancer.
fuddy-duddy.
I'm not a dancer. I don't like to you have a feather in your hair, dear. That's you have a feather in your head. I'm not.
I have a feather in my
You
cap.
have a feather in your head. So, and I didn't really know how to dress up about the 20s. And we have some of our other show watchers here. Let's see if we can get some of them over here. So, here come the dealers. They're getting ready
Yeah,
to set
they're
up the
coming out.
tables. So,
Let's get ready to rumble.
all right. Do we have anybody left that we need to interview before?
Unless there's someone that you see that you would specifically
I don't
like
know.
to talk
I don't know.
with.
Let's. I think we're good for tonight. So, what do we
I
have
wish-
lined up for Saturday? What's our next guest set up? I'm good. Everything's
up for
good.
Saturday?
Yeah. Saturday at Peach. We're doing a
What
little
show is
promo.
that?
167.
Wow.
Yeah. And about the show at Pete's today with the speakers playing, I think that it was okay. Like I was
concerned, but it was all right.
It took
I
me
will say.
165 shows to realize that I really didn't think people wanted to hear our show. I think that I was worried that it was going to make people sick while they were eating breakfast, and I never wanted them to hear it in the speakers, but it turned out okay.
It
It
did.
sounded like a live studio audience.
I was a little concerned, but it did work.
It didn't sound like this with the fake audience. It actually sounded like a real audience. And so I think we're gonna just gonna go stick with that and see how it goes. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. We had another big show. The numbers just keep going up, folks, and we don't know what's wrong with you all out there, or if you're so bored, or if you think you're still need to be locked in and watching the show, or whatever it is.
No, get out. You know what you can do? You can get out, walk the beach. Here's what I'm going to start doing, because every time I'm out on the beach, I think about it, and I have to pre-plan. I need to take a bag with me, like a recyclable bag, and put garbage in it that I find on the beach.
Yeah.
Not that there's a lot, but I mean, as you go down the beach, you might find a plastic cup, or you might find some fishing.
What puzzles me about that is
And
that
you need to pick it up so that the birds don't get it and the turtles don't get it.
What puzzles me is that you find anything. Like the reason that there's
Actually,
something.
wait, let me tell you. You see down there, you guys can't see it, but down the beach, there's sort of there's a little like island. So at low tide, there was a huge piece of wood, almost looked like whiteboard in there.
On the
I couldn't
island.
get to it, but it was huge and stuck in
Why
the sand.
couldn't you get to it?
Because it was out in the water.
Why didn't you
and
swim
I had
out to
my
it?
sneakers on. I don't think I could have pulled it. I needed help to pull it out of the water.
My point is, the reason that there's garbage on the beach is because somebody left it there.
Or somebody threw it out in the water and it washed up.
Oh, but I'm saying if you find it on the beach, most likely somebody left it there. Why would anybody do that?
Listen,
that I don't get.
There's shoes.
And I'm not a
I've
tree
seen
hugger or
shirts.
anything like that. But why
There's
would you do
everything.
that? What you can't if you have a drink, there's no way to take it back or put it in your
I don't
bag.
know,
I mean,
but
I don't even
I think
understand.
if you're out there shelling, bring a bag for your shells and bring a bag to just help clean up, just help pick up.
Christy said she pulled a toilet lid out of the bay once. Now that's
Wow.
crazy. I mean, where does a toilet lid come from? Probably somebody's boat, right?
Maybe.
They fixed the
I don't
toilet
know.
lid, and I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like I wouldn't
Well,
even
if
throw it.
everybody just picked up a little bit,
Or
I mean,
pick
I
up
know
as
you didn't
themselves.
throw it. Well, you're not going to get that, but
They were talking about even putting these garbage receptacles.
that's what we should do. What's the weirdest thing you've found at the beach?
That's a great. If I had the bell, I'd ring the bell
Ding,
for
ding,
you.
Ding, 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 ding.
But what they were talking about putting garbage receptacles at maybe the different beach accesses so that people could take bags
I
out
think they
with
do
them.
have some.
But I don't even get that there's that much garbage that people leave out there. It's disgusting. Those people should be shot or something. I mean, you should make an example
well,
of.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
but
if you shoot one person, just shoot one person. Like if you.
no, I just think, listen, whether you put it there or not, do everybody a solid and
But
pick it
Derek,
up.
sometimes, like, you don't think that in Russia or China, if they do that, they're shooting one person. You make an example of one person, and the shit stops. It's over
you need
with
to
right
stop
there.
saying bad things about China.
Why? Oh
Well,
yeah. China's coming
we
after
can't really
us. Yeah,
get
we
into
got the
that.
inside scoop
Yeah,
on
that's right.
the China virus and the China people. So anyway, we're not shooting anybody. I don't know why you would suggest that we shoot people
Well,
for
I can't-
littering. So it was a toilet. She said a toilet seat, dear.
Toilet
All right,
seat.
do you want to have a conversation with her? Just get on the phone, or we're going to do the show. All right, everybody, we're about out of time here, and they're about ready to. The Dawn Thomas is here. All the big wigs are starting to show up now, so that means they're going to avoid coming over here because nobody wants to be over here and see what we're doing. But the kids look fabulous, and they're getting ready to take the kids home. So
We're going to go play some craps.
yeah, we're going to whip out our $5 and see if we can donate to the beach school. We appreciate everybody tuning in and everything you've done for us. And if you want to donate to us, you can always go to our website. There's a donate button at the top.
Dear, you're pathetic.
Hey, we love your
disregard
support.
that.
You know,
Tonight, donate to Fort Myers.
but here's the
Beach
thing.
Kids.
Here's the thing. When I go to my email and I see that somebody's donated to our show, it's like the greatest thing in the world. It's like people think that you're doing something worth their money, like it's some kind of value to them. It just makes you work harder
I think
for
for
the
you,
show.
it's not about the money. It's
No.
it's about the recognition.
Yeah, it's
and
about okay. That was a good show.
the appreciation.
Or you get nothing after a show, like and we appreciate that. So thank you very much, and thank you to all our sponsors, and thank you to Shuckers for inviting us down here. It's getting crazy down here. They're about to get rolling, and we'll see
High
you.
rolling on the beach.
We'll see you Saturday morning at 9:00 live from Pete's Timeout. Everybody, have a great night. Bye bye.